Everybody, it's Cindy, Through Thick and Thin. Today is Friday, November 18th, 2011. Before I say anything, I need to say to all of you, thank you. There are really no words even to say how much I appreciate you all. You guys, wow, are amazing. With the last video I did telling you all about what I'm dealing with and that my father has terminal cancer, and you guys are amazing. You guys have sent me comments and personal messages and well wishes and prayers, prayed for me and him and my family, and people even send me their phone number that I don't even know in case I needed to talk. I mean, how nice is that? And then, I'm sorry, I'm so appreciative of you guys. I am. Wow. Tom, Philly Tomcat, thank you for making the response video and sharing your story with all of us, me and all of us. I cried through the whole thing. I'm so sorry that you went through that, but thank you for being there for me. I mean, and Tina, Country Girl, I think it's 555, Country Girl 555. She also made a video response and she shared her story with me, and I cried through that too. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tom. You guys. Just thank you. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't expect to cry for that, but you guys really touched me. You guys really touched me, and I don't feel so alone. Trying to like pull myself together so I could talk. Okay. I said I was gonna come on and update more, and actually it's been a month. I think today is actually a month. I think it was like the 18th when I made that video. And I'm sorry. A lot has been going on, of course, you know. I weighed in, it was something ridiculous, like 296, and I was doing really good, and I hadn't started exercising, but I was watching what I was eating. And today I'm like 282. For me, pounds don't really matter. They matter a lot, but they can't matter for me because I have a thyroid problem, and my thyroid problem puts tremendous amounts of water, and my weight fluctuates like kooky, and I can't go by the numbers. So I don't know what my true like fat weight is, you know, like my weight is. I don't know. I know that sounds funny, but so I can't put a lot into the numbers. Sorry, I'm still frazzled. Okay, sorry, this is horrible, isn't it? And I don't know how to edit, so I can't even edit this out. I don't want to do another video. Sorry. Let me just like compose myself. Okay. Sorry, guys. So. Yeah, so got my weight. I was doing really good. Last week, no, first let me tell you, on the October 28th, around there, I don't know, I was talking to Exit Melanie, and I was gonna start the Couch to 5K with her, and I was just like gonna do it, you know, like she asked me and I was like, okay, and I was gonna do it that night. I think she was like 2 ahead of me, like on week 1 to like number 2 or number 3, somewhere like that. So because I hadn't like called her back in time or whatever when she had first told me about it. But regardless, I get on the treadmill and you know, I'm not even doing the Couch to 5K. I'm just doing a little like a warm up, and I start to make the treadmill go like quicker because I wanted to see like where I was, because I haven't like been on the treadmill since like I'd say the end of June, early July. That was the last time I was on the treadmill, and I don't know, so I'm like warming up, but I'm going quicker because I just wanted to see where I could go, you know, before I started the Couch to 5K. And I don't know, I guess the door of the room, you know, like where the treadmill is or whatever, opened up, or however, maybe. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. My cat, she jumps on the treadmill. And I don't think she realized it. And I hear, whoop, and like she like flew off of it and hit the dresser. And I jumped off of the treadmill, like, because I just jumped off the treadmill while it was going, and I hurt my ankle, and that put me out of commission just for like a little while. I'm okay now, but it was pretty bad, you know. But anyway, so that's what happened with that. So Melanie, I never started the Couch to 5K. Sorry. I don't know, last week I had a really bad week. My timeline is all messed up, but it was last week sometime. I went to the hospital, and I had a really bad day with my dad. Not so much because he was in pain or because, you know, I was sad, or it was just because I had to talk to him about something, and he got nasty with me. And I don't feel like at this time in his life, because he's so close to the end and I'm so close to the end of our relationship, that he should get nasty with me. He said something that hurt me. Actually, all he said was, it had nothing to do like with anything. He just said, I asked him something, and he goes, it's none of your business, and I was just so offended by that. And when the time is right, I'll tell you what this is about, because it's just about something that happened in the past. Actually, about a letter we got in the past. And it's like we opened the letter, and it's like a real life soap opera moment. You know, like you read this letter and you're like, dun dun dun, you know, like you hear the music and you're like, holy shit, could this be true? And so anyway, I kind of really needed to talk to him about this, because it's something big, And I just feel like it was something maybe I wanted to pursue in the future. It's kind of something I really want to pursue now, but anyway, I'll tell you about it another time. It's just big. It's big, but I just kind of don't feel like I could talk about it while he's alive, if that makes sense. Anyway. So I left the hospital feeling like I couldn't believe like that happened, like that he was so yucky with me that day. And for me, there should only be love. And not that because he treated me like that, that meant that he doesn't love me. But I was pissed, you know. It was just like, kind of like, how dare you, you know. I don't know. Anyway, I've seen him, of course, a bunch of times after that. Actually, I stayed away from him for like 5 days after that. But in those 5 days, let me tell you something. I was out of control, like totally out of control. And the only thing that kept me in check was the Lapband, of course, proportion size. But I ate everything under the roof. I ate everything because it was just, I needed, I don't know what I needed. I needed to be happy. And to be honest with you, and I know maybe this is going to sound like, I don't know what it's going to sound like, but food makes me happy. I'm a food addict, right? And food makes me happy. Food gives me a temporary high. I was thinking about this today. Not all food that I'm eating makes me happy. It has to be something I like. And you know, like when you're going through like, you know, the cabinets or whatever, or the refrigerator, and you're just tasting this or having that, and you're just like, you know, but it has to be something I really like or I'm in the mood for, and I get happy. And I think I was looking for that happiness by nibbling on everything. When I say nibbling, I mean nibbling, because really the Lapband and stress don't mix, and I can't hardly eat anything nowadays. But I was looking for happiness. I needed happiness in the midst of all this freaking hardship. Hardship? That's the wrong word. That's not the right word. Hardship is like when you don't have money, right? Or like when your money is tight. I don't know. Call me. I'm just in the mood. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay. I'm not editing this. I'm just leaving it. I know it's the wrong word though. I think it's the wrong word. Anyway. Oh man. So I ate everything. I mean, I had ice cream, I had popcorn. One night, like, I sat there, I went and I got ice cream. Now, like I said, these aren't big portions. When I say ice cream, it was probably like a little bowl like that, like a 1-cup bowl. I had popcorn, right? I had like few handfuls, two handfuls, 3 handfuls. I don't even know. I had like 3 handfuls of popcorn. I had cucumbers. I just had all wacky stuff, and nothing was satisfying me, and nothing was making me happy. And I hadn't done that in a long time. I had some candy, which I haven't had candy in like a good 2 years. I had a lot of stuff for those few days, and I was just like, I was looking for happiness. I was looking for happiness. That's what I was doing. I was looking for happiness. And I don't know. Ooh, bad hair day. I just kept eating, and then I even found myself doing something that I haven't done in years, and that's like, I don't know what to call it, but the only thing I could reference it as close to is like sleep eating, if this makes sense. I haven't done it in years, but I used to have a habit of getting up in the middle of the night, going to the refrigerator, devouring something. It could be anything, just eating, and going right back to bed. It was like, I would wake up, I would feel my stomach wasn't full, I would come, I would eat, and then I would go right back to sleep. And then it was like something like that I wasn't aware of, not even when I woke up, but until, you know, I went to the refrigerator. I'm like, where's that? And I'm like, wait a minute, I ate that. I'm like, oh my god, I ate that last night. And I used to have that problem a lot, and I actually started it again, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, that's something I haven't done in years. So I like started sleep eating. This is the best way to describe it. And I was watching a video of Banded Wendy, and she was talking about how she was going to emotionally eat, and she talked herself out of it, and she asked herself, but am I hungry? Am I, you know, like, what is she feeling? And it was just kind of profound for me again. She has such great videos, and I was just like, wow. I was like, I have to start that. And that's all the time. Any time that I go to put food in my mouth, I have to be like, what are you feeling? You know, like, are you hungry for this? Do you want this? You know, and I don't know, but I was so full from eating so much and sleep eating. It was disgusting. And it could be anything. Like, I had a salad already prepared, and it was just like a cup of lettuce. It had some spinach, it had carrots, it had a cucumber, you know, like little slices, whatever. And I made that for dinner, and I didn't eat it for whatever reason. So I got up in the middle of the night, and I like devoured it. And I woke up the next day, and I was like, you know, getting stuff done or whatever. And I said, oh, I'm going to have the salad for lunch. And I go to look for the salad, and the salad is gone. And I'm like, oh my god, I ate it. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? I felt like, like, wake up. And I don't know. So anyway, my body was just like, Cindy, enough. Enough is enough is enough. And it was just so irritated with me through the way of that. I was very sick. I got really sick, and I was full for 3 days straight. I was full. I had consumed so much that I was full for 3 days straight. For 3 days straight, I had water. For 3 days straight, because I couldn't eat another thing. I was nauseous all the time. I was just so sick. And then I had number 3 for those 3 days. Number 3 days straight, and was like almost constantly, you know, number 3 is, right? Bathroom wise. Anyway, and I couldn't eat anything. 3 days straight I had water, and I remember drinking the water, and I was just like, I felt like this, like, magic come over me, and it was just like, I felt like this is what I needed. I like needed it so bad. I needed water, because in those like 5 or 6 days that I was upset with my dad, or not just with my dad, but just in general, because, you know, stuff piles up, you know, other problems, and it's a lot. And my hubby wants to have a baby. He has baby fever. that's another problem, and I feel bad because I'm not ready to give him a baby, and I'm getting older and my clock is ticking. And I just feel like I'm too fat to have a baby. So that's another problem that's kind of like that we're dealing with right now. And I don't know, there's, you know, it just, I've been going through all these things, and that water fast, and I didn't even consider it a fast. It was just, that's what I needed to eat because I was that full. I was honestly that full from just eating shit. Constant crap. And I didn't gorge myself. I stopped when I felt I would get stuck. And I would wait. Half an hour, 15 minutes, an hour, whatever it took me to get, like, to get the food out of my stoma. And, you know, like when I feel it go through, I'd be like, okay, eating it. And I would always find myself doing this. And like I said, I just ate everything imaginable. And it was out of control. And I was like, I'm glad I seen that video with Wendy. I don't know, it's hard, you know, it's hard. But anyway, I'm back on track. I think what I'm going to be doing is the Master Cleanse. I think I'm going to start that sometime this week. It's going to be hard with Thanksgiving, but I'm going to see. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 days, 10 days, 20 days, 40 days. I don't know. I was thinking 3 days, like just to get like all the toxins and all the crap out of my body. You know, just like do it that way. I'll see though. I'll see when I'm gonna start it. I'll see. I gotta figure all this out. But I'm on track. I'm on track again. I lost last year. I lost 62 pounds without exercising. And I was so proud of myself. I was 100 pounds. I was 100 pounds. I was 10 pounds away from losing 100 pounds. I started this journey at 342 pounds, highest weight ever. It was a horrible weight to be. And I got down to 252 pounds. And then everything with this freaking thyroid happened, and I gained most of it back. And this February, right, found the gym and I started exercising. I was doing so good, and I think I really burnt myself out because I was going constantly. I was always on the treadmill, I was always at the gym. I was just always doing something, and I like 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, months and months straight. I mean, I don't think I gave myself a break. I really burnt myself out, and somewhere in there I started losing weight again, even with my thyroid, and started gaining that back too. And looking at the scale and exercising and just putting myself through, and I was just like, what is this for? Like, I don't know. And that's why I think I stopped in July. Like, I just stopped because I was just like, I gave in. I took the path of, or the road or the path of least resistance, right? I took the easy way. It's so easy to eat stuff. It's you don't have to mentally prepare anything, physically prepare anything. You don't have to physically exhaust yourself. You don't. If I keep this up, thyroid or no thyroid, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in early age, at an early age. And I know that. Try not to cry. I know that. And I'm so stupid because even if my thyroid doesn't comply with me, I could still exercise and I could still be as healthy as I can. That's within my power. And something will have to kick in my body, right? I mean, I was losing inches when I was exercising. I know that. I was losing inches. Even though even if the weight stayed the same, boy, I was losing inches. And yeah. Long video again. Sorry. I have to come on more frequently to make updates, and then my videos will be smaller. Two things. I want you to check someone out. Her name is Kelly. She's a friend of mine. She's on YouTube. Her screen name is Grodot333. GRODOT333. I'll put it in the down bar. Kelly is like me. Kelly has a thyroid problem. She has PCOS. She's going for a major surgery soon. She has a Lapband. She's been trying her hardest. She's lost very little weight, but she's trying. And she does have the thyroid and the PCOS against her, which I'm telling you guys because a lot of you guys who subscribe to me have thyroid problems as well. So I want you to go check her out and give her support. She's going to be having a major surgery soon. She's going to need support. But I watch her, and she's really trying hard, and her body's fighting her, and she's fighting right back, you know. So yeah, just please subscribe to her, support her, you know, check her out. She's gonna need a lot of support. What else? Not that she's gonna need a lot of support, but she needs support. We all need support. Don't mind me, I'm, you know, me. There was something else. I said two things, right? Anyway, I can't remember. I'll remember another time. That's it. I love you guys. I do. So, thank you for listening. I can't remember. I cannot remember what I want to tell you guys. Anyway, just check her out, okay? That's it. Bye.